If you're out here celebrating booked meetings, you are playing the wrong game. A booked meeting is worth exactly $0 until that person is sitting in your Zoom ready to buy. Right now, most AI agency owners are hemorrhaging up to half the revenue before they even get to the pitch because of no-shows. The way a prospect treats your calendar is a preview of how they're going to treat your invoice. I learned this the hard way, and it cost me. I'm Adhiraj, and today I'm giving you the 5-step system I used to make ghosting me genuinely uncomfortable. Let's get into it. Most agency owners think that ghosting happens on the day of the call. It doesn't. It happens in the final 60 seconds of the booking conversation, and almost nobody is addressing it. Here's the rule. Do not hang up until they have physically accepted the calendar invite. Not, I'll check it later, not, should be in my inbox, but you're going to stay on that call and you say, I'm sending it now. My calendar has been glitching with Outlook lately. Can you check your phone and tell me if the accept button is actually showing up? You give them a completely benign reason to open their phone, and then you wait. You sit in that silence. That single step alone will lift your show rate by double digits. But the move that truly separates the 10K agencies, the 100K agencies, happens in the same window while they're looking at their phone. You ask, besides yourself, is there anyone else who would need to see this automation before you could move forward on a pilot? A partner, an operations lead? Now, if they say yes, and a surprising number actually will, you want to do something that feels completely backwards. You reschedule right then. You reschedule them. You say, I want to be upfront with you. This session is highly technical and we move fast. If the decision maker isn't in the room, we're both going to leave frustrated. Let's find a slot where everyone is locked in. Now, what just happened is that you communicated something that no amount of follow-up messaging can fake. Your time is finite and high value, and you're not willing to waste it. That reframe alone is going to change the entire dynamic of the relationship before it even starts. Okay, so now the invite is accepted. Both sides are locked in, but the call is still days away, and that's exactly where the ghost window opens. So the second they hang up, you're already running tactic 2. All right, so the second they hang up, you set up an automated message that fires. And it's not a thank you note, but it's a status update. It's going to read, hey John, I tentatively blocked that time out for you, but your session is currently marked as pending. We have a waitlist filling up this week. Can you reply confirm by 5 p.m. today so my assistant doesn't release your slot to the next person in line? And this is called the Vegas hotel model. If you don't check in by a certain time, they give your room away. By forcing a confirmation deadline within hours of booking, you're doing something critically important here. You're testing intent while the energy is still high. If someone can't send a single text to protect a slot that they just asked for, they were never going to buy your $5,000 automation package. They were curious, but they weren't committed. This step isn't about being difficult. It's about filtering for buyers early so you can stop spending your best energy on window shoppers. All right, so now you've got a confirmed slot, but here's the problem. A confirmation text 72 hours out doesn't keep someone mentally present the night before. And that's where most show rate systems completely fall apart. So here's what you're going to do instead. The reason standard reminders kill show rates is pretty much because they remind the prospect the call is something they have to show up for. You want to have the opposite psychological effect here. You want them feeling like the call is something they've already invested in. 24 hours out, you're going to send this email. Hey, I'm building your custom AI roadmap for tomorrow, and I've already spotted a gap in your lead flow. Can you fill out the 60-second diagnostic so I can have the numbers ready before we hop on? And when they fill that out, the dynamic has already completely shifted. They are now the ones who need the call to go well because they've done the work and they've told you their problems. They're emotionally bought in before you've said a single word about your offer. Okay, but what if they don't fill it out? So you send a text. You say, hey, I noticed the diagnostic hasn't come in yet. I can't put together an accurate roadmap without it. If I don't have it by 5 p.m., I'm going to have to move your slot to next month and open this one back up. Now, this might seem so backwards to you at first, but the thing is, high-value people are drawn to high-standard operators. By requiring something from them before the call, you're signaling that this isn't a sales pitch, but it's a proper consultation. And proper consultations require preparation, not just from you, but from both sides. So at this point, they've confirmed, they've done their homework, and now we're 2 hours out. This is crunch time because life gets in the way, meetings run long, and people ghost, not because they don't want to show up, but sometimes because they don't know how to say that they're running late. Tactic 4 eliminates that exit completely. This is where your demo is going to come in handy because 2 hours before the call, your own AI voice agent is going to call them. And the way that you script this call is what makes the entire difference. Most automated reminders create pressure, but this one's going to create partnership. AI is going to say, hey John, this is an automated confirmation for your session in 2 hours. I know things can get hectic, so if you're running behind and need to push it by 30 minutes, just say late. If you're all set, just say yes. That's it. You're not threatening them. You're solving for the biggest reason that people ghost, and that's because they might be running 10 minutes behind, they might feel awkward showing up late, and instead of texting, they're just going to disappear. Now you're removing that exit entirely. They see late, the AI is going to update the Zoom link and ping you automatically. You're also subtly demonstrating that you run an operation built on real AI infrastructure, and you're not just selling automation, but you're living it. And that credibility really lands. Now we're at the stage where you've done everything right, and sometimes, not often, but sometimes, they still don't show. Here's the part that most agency owners completely botch, and it's costing them deals that they didn't even know were still on the table. This takes us to tactic 5, where they still didn't show. Now what do? Every instinct you have is going to tell you to be gracious. Sorry we missed each other, happy to reschedule whenever works for you. Do not send that email. That email trains prospects that ghosting you has zero consequences, and word travels in ways that you'd never expect. Instead, you're going to send this. Hey John, we held the Zoom for 10 minutes, but didn't hear from you. Because of our current waitlist, our system automatically moves no-shows to our inactive list, which means the pricing and solution that we discussed won't be available to you for the next 90 days. If there was a genuine emergency, just reply emergency, and I'll see what I can do with my assistant. You will be absolutely stunned by how many people respond within the hour. They're not responding because the 90-day restriction is necessarily real, but they are responding because the door is closing. And us humans are hardwired to want what we're about to lose. Throughout all this, you are not chasing anyone, but you're just closing that door and letting them choose whether to walk through it before it shuts. The moral of the story here is stop treating your sales calls like favors that you're doing for strangers. You want to treat them like high-stakes consultations with limited availability, because that's exactly what they are. When you implement the system from end to end with the invite lock, pending confirmation, the diagnostic homework, the AI caller, and the black box recovery, two things are going to happen. Your show rate's going to climb past 85%, and the people who do show up are completely different. They come prepared, they're serious, and they come ready to make a decision. So I do hope those 5 things help you. And if you enjoyed this video, just click that like button and also hit subscribe. I release a video like this every week on my YouTube channel. And if you don't have clients to run the system on yet, that's the only problem I'm solving this week. Inside my school community, I'm running a free 5-day sprint with 1 focused action per day. It's designed to help you get your first AI agency client in under a week. Sprint's already live. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.